Hey guys, welcome back to Shay's World. I am your girl Shay, and to my right, I have my boy,
Malik, I'm on your
my
right.
boy Malik. Well,
Yeah.
left,
I'm looking
right,
at you right. Yeah.
yeah. We,
No.
and I
That's
got
right.
it
That's right.
right.
That's right.
I pointed correctly this time. Okay, this we're making progress.
That's yeah.
We're making progress.
I'm over here.
Yeah. So we are back with another episode of The GOAT. This is episode 5. Make sure you guys are liking the video. Make sure you are subscribed to this channel. Make sure you are dropping down in the comments and letting us know all of your thoughts and everything about the show so far. Let us know how you're liking the reviews so far and what other shows you want us to review maybe. But right now, we are talking the GOAT. So this episode starts off
Lego.
with Joe literally talking to the GOAT. Weird ass conversation. I was just
This
like,
is a hell no.
whatever.
A hell the fuck no.
Like, why
But
was this scene
okay.
necessary?
You know.
But we got it.
Hey.
Either way,
You
we
know.
got
We
it, you
got
know.
it. I
So
mean, I didn't feel no type of way about it, other than this is a little strange. But I mean, hey,
it was very strange.
yeah, I could have been. I could have done without it, but the fact that it's there, it doesn't change anything for me. So
Yeah. So we cut to the next it cuts to the next day. You have the guys, they're all at the kitchen just sitting around talking and everything. We get a confessional from Wendell. He's saying, he's feeling really good. It's down to 10 people. He's got this 6-person alliance. Um, and then this is also where we see that his target originally for this day is Joe, so that the girls don't think that they're just picking the girls off one by one, which I thought was a very good strategy. Like he said, his name's come up a couple of times at this point. He's kind of expendable, so
yeah, I
we
would
can
have
just
been
go
putting
ahead and
Joe out
give them Joe.
for elimination. I would have been putting him
Mhm.
up for elimination if I was a
Yeah,
goat.
yeah, because what happened by him holding on to Joe for an expendable vote, we cut to Jill and Davon talking, strategizing, and they're like, we need to get a guy. We need to get a guy to flip. And the guy that they say is Joe. And they both like, Joe is on the bottom. He's expendable. Check. Jill is the person that says he's expendable. Jill,
Yeah.
in however long they have been in this house, my girl has become a complete full on gamer. And I
Okay.
hope if Traders get a season 4, I hope they call Jill. She needs
Ooh,
to be
yeah,
on season 4 of Traders. It's too late for
I
season
like
3,
this.
possibly, unless she's already in there. But Jill is
I
good.
like
She's
this.
getting it.
Yeah, I like this for Jill. I like her and also Joe because Joe started to kind of lock in this
Yeah, yeah,
episode.
yeah, yeah. I did. I noticed that. I was like, we actually get to see Joe this episode. So, yeah. Let's see. Oh,
Oh, and
yeah.
then
So,
also Joe
yeah.
and
So,
Vaughn,
yeah, yeah. You went into it. So, yeah,
Joe, Devon,
literally,
and
that's
Jill.
the next thing in my notes. Is like, so for me, this is where I see Joe because, um, what was it? Jill and Davon were talking, and Davon is like, I can go talk to Joe. So before she can go talk to Joe, Joe walks up to her in the kitchen, is like, what's up? you
Was
know, what's
good.
good.
Miley was
You know.
good.
Uh, so
And instead
they,
of saying we've been eyeballing you, they're like, we could work with you. Like we could do this or something. Like we could keep you.
yeah,
So I was
Davon
like,
was like, I've been wanting to
interesting.
work with you.
What was-
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I'm I'm excited. I was kind of geeked for this because I'm like, this is a plot twist like a mug. Again, this show has been Wendell and Davon teams. They
Yeah.
should have just structured it to be Wendell has a team and Davon has a team, and whoever wins at the end. So it's good to see this little friendly competition that's about to uh ensue.
Hmm. Speaking of friendly, what's good with Tech chilling with the girls and Jill bringing up his
I
little
heard you
tongue
could
trick?
do things with your tongue.
I'll be like, what do you we huh? I guess though. Did you know that this was a thing for him?
I did not know that tying cherries with his tongue was a thing for him.
Neither
Unless
did
it's
I.
something that he said on the challenge, but it's been so long, so I wouldn't remember.
Mm. I just
But
thought that was a little strange, but I mean, hey, not strange. I thought it was not strange, but out of the blue.
yeah,
I
I'm
think I was
curious to know what conversation they were having before. I'm sure it's
yeah,
something else. They were
that was
talking about
editing.
something.
Yeah,
At least I hope.
right.
But
No,
I
because then
don't know.
in the next scene when Tosh comes out, she says something. She was
She
like,
loves when he comes in.
yeah, no, she said something else. She was like,
That pink
he
shirt.
okay. I was like, she low key crushing on him. Like, she feeling a little thirsty right now. Like, what she got
Yeah.
going on?
Yeah. Jill a little
What she
thirsty.
got
I'm
going
like, oh,
on?
okay. So maybe all of those shots that Tosh was throwing at her, she done finally picked up. He's
What was
thrown a
he?
couple of shots
Oh,
at her before at the elimination ceremony.
talking about me and Jill done made out, but they not gonna show.
Mhm.
That was funny.
Mhm.
I do remember that. I do remember that.
Yeah. But
Mm,
speaking of Tech in that room, for me, this was the moment I knew that Tech was going home this day.
mm.
Before we even made it to any challenges, I was like, Tech is going home this day because he is getting a lot of camera time, a lot of confessionals. It was just a lot.
It was
At
very
this point, I was
obvious.
feeling very much like Joe and Tech are going home.
Yeah, well, it wasn't until Taj came out and said, because at first I thought, okay, Joe's probably going home. The way they're setting it up,
Hmm.
like Joe having the conversation with the goat in the beginning, and then everybody's looking at Joe, everybody's eyeballing Joe. They're setting it up to make you think Joe's going to be the one going home. And I fell for
Hmm.
it. I was like, Joe's definitely going home. And then Tosh was like, two y'all motherfuckers going home tonight. I was like, oh, okay, it's definitely Tech and it's definitely Joe.
Yep. That's exactly
Yeah.
how I was feeling. So let's see. Tosh comes in. He lets them know that they're getting ready for their GOAT competition for the day. And the theme is a taste of food shows and food show competition realities, and that it will be a double elimination. And this is where shit got real for everybody in the house. I feel like. I feel like everybody clocked in. Like, yeah. So,
Two
two,
double.
double. And
Yeah,
when I
you heard
say
him. I
everybody
brought it
clocked
up.
in, Justin goes into the confessional and is talking about it's a double elimination day. Cuts to Alyssa. So Alyssa
Alyssa is
competing
here.
in the GOAT competition for this day.
Her
So,
final day.
mhm.
Wow.
So
Love that.
the GOAT
She looked
challenge
great.
this day is going to be a yelling bee. They have to spell and yell common culinary words, and they have to stir risotto the entire time that they're doing it, even when they're just standing out. So,
I don't know. I feel like stirring the risotto probably would have helped me concentrate. I'd have been like, what's my word? Rice. RICE. Like that probably would have helped me out a lot. Oh, I don't even know if you saw me stirring with my arm. I was using my left arm. Did you see
mhm,
that?
I was.
Okay, I'm glad.
Yeah,
Oh, okay, you saw my left arm stirring.
I did.
Okay, because I don't be knowing what you can see or not. Apparently, it be cut off sometimes, you know. So
Shut up.
and now and now you over here playing with the screen. Can you see me?
Yeah, I can see.
How
All
much
right.
can you see me?
I can see your whole back, all of that. All of that. Mm-hmm. All right. So now we are at the I hate you. I really cannot stand you sometimes. So we are at the GOAT competition. And like I said, Justin comes in as Alyssa. And since it is a double elimination day, the GOAT challenge is going to be a yelling bee. They have to spell and yell common culinary words, and they have to stir the risotto the entire time. So the first person that's up is Jill, and her word is lobster. And as you can see, she gets it correct. The next person
Just
that
remember
goes,
how that's a 7-letter word.
okay,
Keep that in mind.
keep that in mind. Okay.
Well, you know what? No, forget that. Bump that. Because why does Jill get a 7-letter lobster and CJ gets a 4-letter dice? And it's the
We
first
didn't
round.
even make it
So,
there.
okay,
I
I'm
was
sorry.
feeling it already.
You heard what I said? I said, nah,
Reza
bump
is
that.
next, and his word is crush. Of course, he gets it. And then we
Even
have,
this, crush versus lobster. I mean, lobster is easy to spell. You know what?
yeah,
I'm a
lobster is
say it.
easy. Crush was easy.
But dice,
You have to dice tomatoes. You should know about that. Wendell comes up. His word is sorbet. You call all that shade? I'm just saying. Because I thought the word was a little dice at first, and then it clicked to me like, duh, diced tomatoes.
it's
Or
just that it's 4 letters that's getting me.
oh, I
Versus,
didn't think over like how many letters or whatever. I just was like, these are all easy words.
yeah. Well, she didn't even win anyway, so I guess it really doesn't matter at the end of the day.
So Wendell comes up and his word is sorbet. He spells his word out so quick I couldn't even get the last letter because by the time they
S
put the
O
T
R
on
B E
there,
T.
it goes away. It pans off from him. So I ain't get
Okay.
his.
I won second place in my elementary school spelling.
You did.
So
I'll get you a
yeah, I
pick.
did second place.
I'm gonna pick you next time. Devon
Please.
is next. Her word is cereal. She gets her word correct, of course. I don't know if
My
you
wonder girl.
thought anything else was gonna happen.
Of course not. I told you she's going to win the season.
She said she was going to be in that goat
This
chair. They
season.
someone gonna keep her out that goat chair. And then
Okay.
here is the word that Malik has a problem with.
Don't piss me
Dice
off.
for
Don't piss
CJ.
me off.
I don't know why.
Don't piss
Paula
me
got a
off.
four-letter word. Or
Who got a 4-letter word?
didn't Paula get a four-letter word?
No.
She didn't?
I don't think she got we're gonna get to her.
Okay. So next we get before we get to this next one, we get a confessional of Joe saying that he won spelling bees all the way up to the 10th grade, and then he gets this word hummus, and my good guy doesn't spell it right.
Hummus. Hummus.
That's what he got.
Hummus.
Yeah.
Humus.
And then Tosh says, how you worked in a grocery store and can't spell hummus?
Grocery store Joe can't
Grocery
spell
store
hummus.
Joe.
Hashtag grocery store Joe can't spell something. Oh my god! And
So
Alyssa can't spell
I just
celery.
wanted to make sure I got a good picture of Alyssa, so I did not get her misspelling the entire word. I just couldn't do it to
She
her.
looks stunning. She
So
looks
she does. And she's wearing one of
gorgeous.
my favorite colors. So I'm definitely
Would
loving
you look at that?
it. I know. So
But
her word was
celery.
celery, but she spelled it CELEA
She said RARY.
RARY.
Celery.
I don't know what she was spelling, but it wasn't celery. Yep, CE. Hold on.
Celery. You ain't never had no celery? It's a real word.
No, I've never had celery.
Well, you just gotta
And
look
I
it up.
don't eat celery, so no, I've never had either. That is disgusting.
Oh no, don't do celery or celery. They're both great
It's
and very
disgusting.
healthy.
I
I like
understand.
celery.
I
I supposed to be
understand.
some ranch
And
and
ranch is
dollop.
even more disgusting. Do a dollop,
Okay.
do a dollop of Daisy. He gets it wrong. I don't know
will,
what else
I
to
feel
say. He got it
terrible when
wrong
I say I'm not surprised.
at
I'm
all.
disappointed, but I'm not
Yeah.
surprised.
I think Tech went on vacation. Tech went on
Bro,
vacation.
Tay
And
came on vacation. This is
again,
vacation for Tay.
she got a 4-letter word.
She did, but hers was kind of hard, and she don't even speak English.
Right,
She
because her in her
well, let me
confessional,
rephrase.
she was
She
like
can speak English.
spelling. Like I can spell it in Spanish, but in English, I don't even know if I know the
Okay,
word, let alone
and they
spell
gave her
it.
yolk.
They
Because
did,
if
but she
English
did
was my
good.
first language, I probably would have been the type to be like YOKE.
So
Okay.
now it's round 2, and Jill is up next. Poach is her word, and she gets it right. Jill says she's not the best speller, but she can spell better than these idiots.
Ooh, and that's real. I did not catch that, but that is hilarious.
Reza got based, and he didn't get it right.
It's literally paste, but would it be taste, but would it
Literally.
be,
Literally.
I don't know no other word, waste, but would it be
My man Win Deezy got kielbasa,
this? This is nah, this is messed
and
up.
he did not. Kielbasa.
That was messed up. They should not have given him that.
They shouldn't have. No, that was wrong. They gave him a big word.
No, nobody knows how to spell that. Not even big. What is who? Well, I know it's food, but still.
Day gets enchilada. She gets it right.
Of course.
She used that stirring method you were talking about too.
Mm-hmm.
She
E
stirred to
N
guide
C
her.
H I. Yeah. Oh, she
CJ
was
got
so close.
pasteurized. She was almost there.
She forgot the E.
She
I
was
don't
almost
blame her.
there.
A lot of people
Sorry,
do.
friend. Sorry, my friend. Sorry.
I might have, to be honest, misspelled that word.
I probably would have to. Paula gets
Oh,
praised. She
oh,
got it wrong.
they
Yeah.
did her dirty
That
with
was a
that.
hard one for her.
They
I
did
think that was a hard one for her.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care for that one really being her word. Next up is the winner of American Baker
Oh,
Holiday Edition, Mr. Jason himself. He gets
queso,
quesadilla, and he goes up there and
Lord,
spells quesadilla.
honey.
Lord Jesus, honey. He said, now if it had been grits or some gravy.
Grits and gravy,
Oh,
huh? Grits
sorry,
and gravy.
friend.
He said, I don't be making no
Uh,
quesadilla. No quesadillas.
I'm not sure who went next, but the next person had zucchini and they got out. Oh, so Jill went next. So this is the end. This is the final round. Jill went next. She had the word zucchini. I couldn't get a picture of her, but I mean, just for shits and giggles, she got it out.
Wait, how did you
She
get the
got it
word
wrong
but not Joe?
because it wasn't like the word was flashing, but it wasn't. The camera wasn't panning to her face at the time.
Mm, mm.
It was panning to other places. And then the final word was ceviche, and my girl Day pulls out another win on that ass.
As we already know,
Yes.
winner of season one, the goats,
We do
Damon.
not know. Y'all, we do not know. Okay, this is Malik's winners prediction. So since he's doing winner predictions at 10, I guess I'll give mine. I'm still gonna go with Wendeezy as the winner. Y'all drop down in the comments and let us know currently right now where we are, episode 5. And let's just go where we are right now in this episode with this challenge wrapped up. Who do you have as your winner pick currently? And then we'll come back and ask this question again at the end of the episode.
Per.
So that is the end of the challenge, and the production actually just cuts to the next day. We don't really,
Yeah,
see what
everybody's
happens
chilling.
after the
There's
challenge
no
and everything like
hurt
that.
feelings.
Yeah. So then we get this really, really cute scene. All of the guys are in the guys' room. Well, in what I guess they in Reza's and Wendell Nim's room.
It's
And
the queers and the allies. There we go.
yeah. So they're in there, and Justin tells his story and just his reason for coming on the show itself. He wants to be seen as more physical. So when he got the call, he just asked were there going to be challenges. They said yes, and he was like, "Sign me up, I'm coming." You know, and I think overall, for anything else, he just wants to be seen more than just Alyssa, and that he can do physical things. And baby, if you are watching, I am here to tell you that you can, and you have done really, really good this season. I have to say, I was very
Yeah,
surprised.
you
Very,
came out
very
the gate
surprised.
swinging. You almost got that first goat.
Yep.
Ghost status, baby. What?
Yep. So
Baby, wait. Almost
yeah.
something. I'm not gonna. Oh yeah, we cannot skip over Reza versus Justin. The girls are fighting. Nah,
Reza
you,
said,
you know that as
"Man,
a
stop trying to
you
steal
know that
my
as a
thing."
Banks.
What he say?
You know that as, I said no. I was saying you know that Azalea Banks meme. She's like the girls are fighting. Nah. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh, never mind.
yeah. I don't really know anything about that.
Y'all know about that. Anyways, you said what though? Reza was talking shit as you do. You know what? I'm. You know everything that I said about Reza episode one. I actually still stand by it. But I'm really beginning, not even beginning. I've been like, okay, I kind of felt with Reza now. Reza's cool people. He's a cool personality. He's a cool spirit. I do like him. Reza, you're cool, sister. You're cool. You cool with me. I just can't play no games with you, probably. Or I just gotta be like, okay, bitch, I see how you playing. Cute.
Good. You finally.
But yeah,
I mean,
I'm Team
he's
Reza.
playing good.
Team
Yeah, he's
Reza.
playing a good game this season. I have to
Yeah,
give it
he's
to him
playing a
too.
very good
He is,
game.
he is
Mm.
playing a really good game. I'll give that to him. So after that scene, we cut to them going outside in the backyard for the elimination challenge, and we're still going with the cooking thing. And they first of all, Tell me why.
First of all,
Why is your host dressed in a bee
hold on.
costume?
Wait a minute. Because what we're not gonna do is read Taj for looking fab in this black and yellow. Okay. Do you see that little stinger on his
I
ass?
see it, but what did that have to do with the theme?
He said he's making a political statement or something like that.
So what's the statement?
It's save the bees. Shit.
Okay, I'll take that. I'll take that.
Save the bees, baby. They do need saving. We do need pollination. Okay. I think
Okay.
Tasha's great, regardless, in anything he wears. Where we at? Oh yes.
So
So
now we are
okay,
on
period.
the teams. Do you have the teams? Devon
Mm-hmm.
gets to pick her team.
Yeah, she's the purple team leader, and she picks. Well, yeah, we're just gonna say leader because why not? She's the goat. And she picks Tech, Joe, Paula, and Justin to be on her
Mhm.
team. And she actually uses strategy, which I thought was kind of surprising because Jill and Devon were thinking about putting Joe up for elimination. So I wonder if what they were to win, who would they be putting up for elimination? They wouldn't vote Jill out. Oh, okay, they would just vote one of the boys out, probably Jason or Reza. Okay, well either way on
No,
the
she
orange
wanted
team.
Wendell and Reza.
Oh,
She
she
wanted
wanted to get
Wendell and
Wendell and
Reza
Reza.
out. Hmm.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, on the
Yeah,
orange team
she
is
wanted.
Wendell, CJ, Jill, Jason, and Reza.
Hmm. Yeah, she wanted Wendell
And
and
yeah,
Reza
what
gone.
is this challenge?
So this challenge is they are going to hold on. I'm trying to get a good picture of the whole area. So ultimately they are making sandwiches out.
Oh,
And
we know
you
something
have
about that,
one
huh?
person that's throwing the stuff to you because they're in, if you pay attention, they're in their thing that's around them is like a
It's in a
basket.
box.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
like a picnic basket or whatever. And so they're
uh-huh.
throwing in, they have to throw in six, they have to catch six altogether, but it's three different areas and they have to get two at each station. So they get tomatoes, then lettuce, then the bread, and then they go to the mustard stand and douse themselves in mustard. And then one person is the thrower. Wendell is going to be the thrower or handle the slingshot for his team, and Tech is going to do the same for Davon's team. Those are the teams, and that's just me setting it up for you.
Okay. Okay. I was just a little lost.
That's what
I'm still
the
kind of a little lost, but I think I get the general gist of it.
so that's if you can see the screen, you see Wendell is tossing, he has all the produce over there, and then they're
Mm-hmm.
kind of like a basket, and they're gonna catch everything and they move from each section. Just and the reason they just doing the different sections is just to kind of make the competition a little harder because
Or okay.
in each station you gotta adjust the slingshot in a different way
Okay.
to
Okay.
actually get it to them. So this just it's just a steal him with the slingshot. I don't know. That's Tech's team. So Wendell's team goes first. They do pretty good. They finish in a pretty decent time.
They do all right. But Reza was not trying to catch
Then
that shit at
well,
all.
no, Reza was trying to catch it at first. Well, he was trying, but he couldn't catch it. But he caught a
Reza
couple.
was literally
He
okay. Yeah,
caught
he
a
was catching
few.
some, but there was some shots. Reza was literally like, I said, Reza, if you don't grab that,
Jill said he looks like he had no hope. No hope.
uh
See, he
huh. That's that be
looks
his,
like
he
he
be
has no
looking
hope.
so. That just be his face though. He just be looking so hurt sometimes, and it just be his face. I just be like, that's a like, you be looking so
Really.
sad sometimes. You don't mean it. But they was low key like trying to like tell Jill she was being like bossy,
Yeah,
like she
they're
need to
trying to tell
chill
her.
out.
Yeah, but she was catching that shit. She was doing good.
Okay. I was like,
Like,
she's playing the game as a teammate should with communication. Like y'all ain't
mhm.
talking about chill. What you mean chill? She said, "Don't
Because
tell me to be
that
quiet."
play she told him to do, when she told him how to Wendell how to do it, he did it
Mm-hmm.
and they caught it. She
And
caught it
one.
actually.
Okay.
I was like, shut up. But yeah. So, but again, that was CJ. And CJ is more with the guys than she really is with them. So that dynamic is changing a little bit.
True say.
Yeah.
Little
So
sister CJ Kristen is gone and Jill not having that.
mhm.
Mm,
So this is Tech. Like I said, Tech was the one on the slingshot for Davon's team, and everybody else is the catcher. The first two tomatoes that in the first zone, the first two Tech got quick. He was able to get it. So, but when they got in this zone, that's why I did this particular screenshot. By this point, the slingshot is wet. So everyone that he puts on there is either slipping out or like is not working. So, but Davon and Joe are over there and they are convinced that he is trying to throw the challenge to save Wendell.
convinced.
They are just so
Paranoid.
convinced. And it's like he really wasn't trying to throw the challenge. And it got to the point where, well, I think when maybe they were on the lettuce or the bread, like they were really down talking him to the point that Wendell had a whole confessional about it. Like if he
Yeah, they
was
was
really on,
like Davon was talking about some. We already fucking lost, okay? Like you could stop. Like Joe was like, all right, like I'm like, dang, like this man Loki really. You what do you think? Do you think he was actually struggling, or do you think he was really trying to save Wendell?
no, I think he was really struggling. Tech one, I feel like he really wanted to win.
I do too. I don't think that he was trying to do that shit at all. And they was they was mad as fuck talking about some. We already lost. They was like, you don't know that. They were talking about some. Yes, we lost. Yeah, we lost. We lost.
The final time
Yeah.
comes down to Windows team finished 11 minutes 35 seconds, and Davon's team took 12 minutes and 30 seconds. So now it's time to
Right. Oh, peep this. Devon was pissed as fuck, and she was not acting that time. Devon was pissed that entire challenge, and she was not. Even though she was the GOAT, even though she was not up for elimination, it wasn't. No, it's okay, baby. It's all right. Don't worry about it.
yeah,
That's how
she
you
was
know,
pissed.
Devon. That's how you need to know. I mean, that's how you know you need to go sharpen up on the motherfucking acting skills, okay? Because that's we all peeped
That was
that
real.
the other episode, okay?
Mhm.
But tonight, that we know now, okay? If you don't know, now you know. Avon. Okay, yeah.
So I honestly didn't know like where everything was going to go during this, because the conversations was just kind of all over the place and kind of weird. You get Wendell talking to Tech, asking him if he threw the challenge. Tech says he didn't. So, they're like, you need to go scramble, and I'm gonna go scramble. You got Wendell in the kitchen, and Joe just comes up and he just gets straight to it. Wendell's like, hey man, like you gotta, I gotta teach you the
He
game
said,
etiquette. Like,
he said, hey, so you voting me out tonight? He said, but it was like, whoa, pause. Not for real. I felt that. I did
uh,
feel that. You gotta just hold on. You can't just bring. You gotta practice.
dang,
You
have
can't just
some
bring
etiquette
that shit. You can't
there for
put that
something.
shit like that.
Um, so yeah, they then they talk, and their conversation was very weird to me, because then you get multiple shots of Wendell saying, I'm still working, Joe. I'm still working, Joe. So I felt like he was brushing Joe off and he was working with trying to help Tech. At least that's how I felt. Is that what you took from that? Like from how this edits went in this situation when it comes to Wendell talking to somebody people. That's not what you got?
Um, at first I just got that Wendell was just avoiding the question, but now that you mention it, I mean, Wendell did reassure Tech that he was going to be okay, that he was going to be fine, and that he was going to
Right.
help him out. So maybe so. It's possible. It's very possible. But I mean, either way, Joe was campaigning to everybody in the house. He was going to. He was doing.
He did.
Hustling. CJ over here talking about. I'm still gathering data. I don't even know what that means. But yeah, yeah, he did. He was doing that. He ain't really.
What?
He did what he needed to do. He ain't really like. eh, There's. I'm failing to find the correct brevity for what I'm trying to say, but like he was locked in. This isn't episode one, Joe. This isn't episode one, two. Like in the limelight. This is like, okay, I'm here now. I'm playing. I need to make sure I'm saving my ass. This isn't Bachelor Joe. This is Go Joe. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to get at.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. So then we get Justin and CJ talking. And how did you feel about their conversation?
Justin and CJ.
Hmm. They were talking in the room.
I remember the conversation. However, um, I vaguely remember the conversation. It was from what I remember, it felt kind of like, girl, if you gotta vote me out, then vote me out. But also like, no, I would not. I'm not gonna vote you out. I got you. I trust me. And I actually believe that CJ didn't vote for Justin. I don't think CJ
I
voted for
don't I
Justin.
don't think CJ voted for I don't think
Am I
CJ
right?
voted for Justin. Yeah, I don't think CJ voted for Justin. She said she was with him. I just what I took I only think I remember most from that conversation is that CJ just reminds him of, she was like, remember that what you told me the very first time that we met, you don't have alliances, you don't do alliances, you
I
have friends.
see.
So let's just see what happens from there. And now this was the funniest conversation, the funniest two conversations for me in the whole scramble thing of it all. Reza is in the kitchen, and then Joe is in the kitchen. Paula comes in. He's like, "You look nice," or whatever. And she basically just comes out and is like, "Are you voting for me?" And he's like, on the spot. And so Joe just puts it out there. It's like, well, it's one girl up. So then, basically, are you gonna vote for me? He's like, well, I'm not voting for Justin. Like, that's my homegirl. It's
Gag.
like they just kind of they put him
He
on the spot,
basically,
and he didn't
yeah,
fold
but
either though. He
no,
tried
he
to skate
didn't.
out of it, but he was still kind of a little blunt about it too.
He was pretty subtle to be. I thought he was
You
pretty
think he was
subtle.
kind of subtle?
Yeah, I mean, he didn't straight up say it. He was real quiet, but with his eyes, it was like,
It was enough that Paula picked up on
yeah,
it, and it now in her mind, it was at that moment where she was like, "Okay, if I make it out of this, I'm coming for your ass." Is how Paula took it, whatever he said to
yeah,
her.
yeah.
And then you
So
get
much to the
we
point where
get
she
hmm?
had to. I said so much to the point where she had to interrupt Jason's interview. I
Yeah.
was so mad. I
Dangon,
was like,
yeah,
let her
her
get
and
in.
Dangon Jill burst in Dangon Justin's interview. He in here trying to do
Hello.
confessionals, and they just busting here. Jill in her Dangon robe, no makeup, half beat face, She
Like,
walking out.
girl,
Jason's like, Jill, go put on your lashes and your bra, honey.
I've been like, girl, you don't even need to be here. Hold on, give me 2 seconds for my
So
alone time,
it's time
please.
to vote. And they all go vote. And it is time after they vote, they go down to the ultimation or
Oh,
elimination, but ultimation challenge as Tosh likes to call it. From elimination, Jason, CJ, Jill, Wendell, and Reza. What about these looks?
okay. You want me to wait? Okay, okay, okay. Period.
Order. Told you
Jason
we upgrading,
and
friend. We upgrading. Like,
You're right. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Forgive me. I'm stuck in my old ways. Let me get it together.
give me your
Um,
favorite looks from this.
Jason and Jill.
Who?
Jason and Jill.
Um,
That's it. That's all.
I like Jill's look. I like Reza's jacket. And I feel like Jason has worn this jacket before. This is a jacket that I said looks like
Mm-mm.
me.
No, it's not.
That's it's a different jacket.
Yes, it is.
Okay, my bad.
It
It
still
looks
looks
like
like me to you.
it still kind of look meatish to me.
It's still meaty to you.
Still meaty to me. And so these are the people that are up for elimination: Tech, Joe, Justin, and Paula. What's up with the look?
Paula looks bomb as the fuck, and she knows it. She always do. This is nothing new. But tonight she is gagging. Okay, gagging the girls. That's what she's doing. All right.
Yeah, Paula.
Um,
Who?
I would maybe put some if I were her, and this is just nitpicky. I would maybe put some like makeup on my chest just to like even out them tan lines, because that was like one of the first things I seen. I was like, this dress is killer, but them
Mm-hmm.
tan lines. Um, and then Justin. I mean, I really just like the shirt. And that's like just because it's a loud. I just like loud shit.
Mm-hmm.
And that's really it though. Tell her, all right.
Okay.
Who you feel?
Um, I like Paula's outfit. I like her dress. I actually kind of like the shoes. I'm fine with Paula, but I do understand what you're saying about the makeup. I'm good with that. I like Tech's outfit. I don't know about where the shoes and the jacket go, but I like the pink shirt and pants. Joe looks like grocery store Joe, and Justin just does no wrong. Call me biased. Say what you want.
Joe
Justin
just
just
looks like
does.
grocery store Joe.
Yeah, he
Who
does.
can't spell hummus?
Who can't spell hummus? Worked in a grocery store and can't spell hummus. So
Is
the
that why they call
vote.
him grocery store Joe? Because he worked in the grocery store?
Oh, I don't. I think so. I don't know. I think he worked. Yeah, I
Oh,
think he
I don't
worked in
know.
the grocery store before he went to the Bachelor. Possibly. I don't know.
Oh,
I think.
hmm.
I think. I think.
Grocery store Joe.
So again, this is a double elimination night. So with the first set of votes, sorry guys. First person that got to 4 votes would be the first person eliminated, and Tech was the first person to make it to
Oh,
4. Mhm.
also Davon looks really good. Sorry, just thought about
Oh,
that.
yes, I do. I have a picture of Davon. I'm so sorry. I did not mean to disrespect her like that.
Me neither.
And it was no shade. I'm sorry. Day looks stunning,
Okay,
actually.
bad boss. Okay, do you see the way
She
she's
does.
sitting
Like,
comfortable
look
in
good
that
in
good?
that chair. Like,
In that
I got
cushion?
this. Yep. Yep. She looks good. She looks good. So yeah, Tech
Oh my god.
is the first person eliminated, and he says he had fun, but Tech Money got to leave the house. You know,
Hate to see
he
you
is a little
go, but
salty that he was eliminated behind that slingshot challenge, though.
okay.
Like freaking
I mean,
slingshot.
would you have eliminated him?
Um, he could go. He doesn't bring much.
He could go.
He could go.
Yeah,
Him
that's
and Joe
how.
could have went for me. Him and
Those,
Joe
those
could
would
have
have been
went
the two
for me. You need
I would have
Paula.
got with.
You need Paula, and I feel like you need Justin. But you don't need Tech and you don't need Joe. Like
Aside from the challenges, there.
we're trying to get
Well,
a
I don't
season.
know about Tech, but Joe proved himself to be very athletic. Well,
Yeah.
and at
Now,
least enough in this
here's
challenge.
the thing. They're gonna wish they got rid of Joe. Because Joe
Because
is
now
so
he's awake.
he is woke now.
Okay,
And
he's
they're gonna
awake.
wish they got rid of him.
Y'all will rue the day. Y'all will rue the day. Y'all will rue this day. The moment, the second that you decided to eliminate Justin Johnson, Alyssa Edwards from The GOAT, Season 1, you will rue the day. Oh my god. This manor is finna be
And
cloudy skies, gloomy nights, dark
no sunshine,
rooms.
no rainbows. I'm really sad. I'm really sad about it, but I'm sad about it, but at the same time, I can handle the vote out because Justin can handle the vote out. He's like, um, I'm trying to quote it verbatim. He was like, I'm not sad that this is ending. I'm happy that this happened. So I'm not sad that this is ending. I'm happy that this happened. I came, I saw, I conquered.
I know that's right.
So now, if he would have been, mad and pissed and going off, he gave everybody hugs. He even gave Davon a hug specifically and was like, I'm proud of you. Continue doing what you're doing. So I felt like he
You give
left it
Tasha
all.
a hug.
Yeah. He did not give Tasha a hug. Tasha was like, oh, okay. So the queen is eliminated, and so after he leaves, Tasha's
You
so
just
he asks Paula like, so Paula, how do you feel? Paula's like, I am tired of sitting over here in this chair. Can y'all leave my name off of this?
was
Like,
she
leave me out of
was
this.
she up for elimination last week?
Paula has been on the losing team every single elimination.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I'm fucking screaming.
She has
Palace,
been on
ooh.
the losing
And,
team
what's
every
crazy
time.
is she's not even she's not even picking these teams. The teams are picking her.
Mhm. Yeah.
So she's just getting a terrible
She just
hand.
keep
She's just
getting
getting
she just keep getting a bad team every single
poor
time. And
baby.
she really be trying in the challenges. It's what makes it so bad.
One of them she agreed to throw. She had to throw.
Yes, so she agreed to throw one. The last one they did, she didn't even get to participate, actually. So you know what? I take that back. I'm fine with her sitting there every time. Get on a better team. Get on a better team.
Get on the better
Get on,
team. CJ
get on a
said,
better team.
"Why are they taking all the fun people?" That is
Yeah.
so real.
Yeah, like I don't know. I'm excited. I think the preview for next week seems like it's gonna be a pretty decent episode, pretty good. So we gonna. I mean, I'm gonna rock with it because Wendell's still in the house. So as long as they don't get rid of Wendeezy, I'm still committed to doing these
With
reviews.
easy,
And then I know, yeah, I mean, as long
runner up.
as he is still on there, and as long as Davon is still on there, and Jill. Now, if they get rid of those three, I'm telling y'all now, I'm done.
Okay, well, who's going home next week?
Next week, they need to get rid of grocery store Joe. They still need to get rid of Joe,
Okay,
but they're going to be
okay.
targeting Wendell
I think
and Reza.
I think
I think
Reza.
Reza may
I
go
think they're gonna
next
try to
week
do
though.
Reza.
Because I think next week, I think Reza gonna go off on somebody. I think next week is where Reza and Jill gets
You
into
think
it.
Reza?
So
You think it's Reza versus Jill? I'm waiting
I
on
think
it.
next week
I've
is
been
going to be
waiting
Reza
on it.
versus Jill. Oh yes, next week is going to be Reza versus Jill for sure. And if
Mm.
that's the case, then Reza may be on the chopping block. Hmm. Yep. So, overall, y'all drop down in the comments and let us know who y'all think is going to go home next week, and still with your winner predictions. Now that we are down to 8, I am still going for Wendell as my winner, Davon as my second runner up, with Jill as my third, with out of the 8 that we have.
Really?
Or at least, if for nothing else, I have those 3 making it to the final episode.
Um. How? Sorry. Um. Devon is my winner. Wendell is my runner-up,
Mhm.
and my number 3. Hmm. Tech and Justin are gone, so that leaves Joe, Paula, CJ, Jill, Jason, Reza. I think CJ might make it. I think it's gonna be CJ.
You think CJ?
I think
Okay.
so.
I give you that. I can see that too. I can see that too. I can see that too. And I'm just saying Jill right now because Jill really impressed me this episode. She was really, really
Mhm.
checked in. She was really into the competition.
Yeah,
Like she really came to play. So I feel like I think now that she has that momentum going, I don't think she's going to let that go. So I'm yeah. Yeah, I think this
she
season is
has.
still going to be good, even though we're taking a loss for our just personal viewing pleasure of Justin being gone. But now, once they get rid
I
of
knew it was gonna
Reza,
happen.
once they get rid of, she made it to 5. She made it to 5. You said first episode. You said she would be gone a little bit earlier than that. She made it to
Five.
episode
Oh,
5.
episode 5. Did I? What did I say?
You
Episode 3
said
or 4?
you thought you think maybe episode 1 or 2. You said you didn't think Justin was gonna last that long in the competition.
Yeah. I mean,
She made
she
it halfway. I'm
didn't.
sure they got like 10 episodes. She made it to the half.
Oh, okay.
You got to
Okay.
give credit now.
I mean, I'm not saying that Justin did bad. I just did. It's not that Justin did bad. Because look, if it was up to me, Alyssa would still be here this very
Yeah,
moment.
absolutely.
But I just was like, I just know how. I just know. I just know how it is. I just had a feeling.
Yeah.
I had the
Yeah.
feeling.
Yeah. So, I am going to give this week's episode. Mm, I'm gonna give it a B. I feel like they missed a shot at Joe. So I'm gonna give it a B. As far as for competitions, they were very kindergarten type competitions. So they could have got a little bit more creative for me with cooking, considering you have somebody that was on a baking show on your cast. So yeah. I'm gonna give this week's episode a B. What do you think?
Um, I think I'll give it a B as well. However, for me, I didn't mind the spelling challenge. I actually liked the spelling challenge. And the elimination challenge, I could have done without that one. I didn't really like that one that much. And just them getting rid of Justin, I hate that for them. So as residents in the house. So I would give that a B. However, I like this episode as a double elimination episode. And I like that they set up Joe to be your boy that's one of the people that's going home. And then at the end, you're kind of blindsided. It's like, oh, no, you didn't. Because I really wasn't expecting Justin to be eliminated. So I like that from, a viewer standpoint. Excuse me, that was disgusting. But yeah. So I give it a B
Okay.
as well.
Well, let me see. I think that's it. Yeah, that's gonna be it for this episode, guys. Make sure you drop down in the comments. Let us know your thoughts on this episode. If you liked it, give us your grade for this week's episode as well. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell button. And as always, I am your girl Shay. This is my boy.
Malik, hashtag Joe pulled it off.
He did.
Leave that comment down below. Hashtag Joe pulled it off.
Hashtag Joe pulled it off. We're out, guys. We'll see you guys next week. Peace.